What's up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. So we've been doing a lot lately, like a lot of running around, working, getting ready for the holidays. You know, it's that hectic time of the year. So we've been doing that, and today I finally had a day to myself where it's not raining. It's supposed to rain a little later though. But to start today, I finally finished installing all these black clearance lights. Now I don't know if you guys saw, but these light up yellow. Hold on, I'll turn them on. I don't know how well you can see them during the day, but they have smoked out black lenses with yellow lights. They're really nice, and they look super clean, caulked all around them. They're nice and waterproof now, because they did have a couple little splits where water was probably getting in, so glad I caught that. And I took a bike ride before because I had to get wire caps for the wires for the, to swap them out, because I didn't just do the lenses, I did the whole actual piece, because though other ones were halogen bulbs, these are LEDs, so they'll be quite a bit brighter, they'll last a lot longer, they won't burn out. So I did make a big improvement on my Starlink. So before, every time I wanted to use my Starlink, I don't really like putting it on the ground. I feel like anybody could just walk by and snatch it, even though if somebody grabs it and tries to use it, it's unusable because it's registered to my account, and I have to, if I sell it, I have to like unlock it and put it in the new user's name before they can use it. So it's pretty useless if you just go and grab it. However, I still didn't like putting it on the ground. I'm afraid someone's going to run it over or whatever, so I'd put it on the ladder, on the roof, and I'd have to climb up the ladder every time and put it there and get back down. It was very annoying. Anyway, so today I set up my new little flagpole setup. Now, this base part, so from here down, now it goes under your tire, and that's what holds it steady from falling over. That is from Amazon. I think it was like 25 bucks or so. Then I bought the Harbor Freight flagpole. It's a telescopic flagpole, so this will go almost double the height of what it is now, but I don't really need it any higher. This is fine for me. I got this actually open box. It was I think I paid $42, and originally I think it's like almost 80 or 70. I think it's 70, so I got a really good deal on that. When you buy this, you have to pull the top off and insert a Starlink. You can buy them on Etsy. People like 3D print them, and it slides in there, and then the Starlink pole clicks into that so it doesn't fall out or move or whatever. And then you just put your Starlink dish right on top. Now, the one thing I will say about this setup is, I'll put it up top so you can see it better. You can see it moves. Now, it's not windy here at all, so I'm not too worried about it. It doesn't really move. However, if we're near the beach or whatever and it is a bit windy out, it does make me a little nervous. I was asking on these Starlink Facebook groups they have, and they were telling me about suction cups. And this one guy linked me to a suction cup that was $55, guys. And I was like, nah, I spent enough on this setup. I'll give you guys a total readout. I'll put it up on the screen so you guys can see how much everything was and how much this total setup was. But I mean, I didn't want to spend any more money. So I went out to Harbor Freight and I bought this Laguna mini suction cup. And basically we can just stick it there, you clamp it, and it is on there really good. And then what I plan to do is press the top against the RV like that and have this really close. And I'm just gonna wrap a bungee cord around it. And it's not gonna go anywhere. And that was my $3 fix, and this is on there too. So yeah, so if you're looking for suction cups, they have a whole bunch, big and small. This was the cheapest, $3, and I think the biggest, heaviest duty one was like 10. Also, an update on the tires and my front end issue. So we did find out that it was a bad belt. I actually had a broken belt in the tire, which is really super dangerous, especially with a rig this size, because if a belt breaks, the tire blows, it shreds, you can destroy the whole front end, you can get into an accident. It's not good. So I went out to Discount Tire, and originally they only had 2 of these, but then I called to see if I could make an earlier appointment because I was trying to do something else that day. And the guy, and I told him I was originally looking for 6, but they only have 2. And he said if I keep my original appointment, he can have 4 transferred over from another store, and they'll do all 6. So they ended up doing all 6, mounted and balanced and everything. Really nice tires, and now the noise is gone. So super glad about that. I don't know if I wasted my time with the bearing or whatever. I mean, when we pulled it off, you could see there was a little bit of play, but that wasn't making the thumping noise. So I don't know, I guess I just put a fresh wheel bearing on for nothing. But yeah, so the tires are good. I'm just trying to catch you guys up because we've been running around and I haven't been able to vlog too much. Oh man, it's starting to rain. All right, let me pack this stuff up. Good morning, guys. It got down really cold last night, and it's currently, I think it's currently around like 10 or 11 degrees. Last night it went down to 8, and Sam didn't want me to leave our gray valve while the plumbing hooked up, so I disconnected it. And I came out this morning because I have antifreeze in the tanks so that, you know, they won't freeze. But I don't know if you can see, but somehow there's ice on here. So this cap, which I probably shouldn't have put on, is frozen shut. So our tanks aren't full by any means, but right now I can't drain them at all, which really sucks. Because we want to do some laundry and stuff in the house, because all the water is still running. I left the hot water heater on, so the water is ripping hot. I don't know if I you know, we do laundry with hot water, and we're going to be cooking and cleaning, so I don't know if I fill the, you know, gray tank with hot water. If I pull the thing, it'll kind of heat up around that cap and maybe loosen it. I don't know. I'm afraid to put hot water on it too, you know, on the outside, because I'm afraid to crack the plastic. But we'll see. So I tell you what, if you live in a cold climate, you must rip through propane, because we ripped through a lot of propane since we've been here. This is probably the first 24-hour period worth of running our you know, heat on the inside through propane, and we are currently at, let's see, a little under half, and that's in one day. Now, to fill this whole thing, it's about 10 gallons. I can't remember the exact price. I'll pop it up above, but it's not cheap. So you figure, if we have to fill this every 2 days to stay warm, like if we stayed in a cold climate, it'd be very expensive. So I didn't get to really show you guys much yesterday, but this is a rental car we got from Toro, and it's actually a pretty nice car. We drove we actually took an Uber about 12 minutes away from here, and we picked it up. I'm gonna tell you guys a little bit more inside. Let me get inside. My hands are frozen. All right, it's much warmer in here. So even though, like I said, we're ripping through propane, at least it's keeping us pretty toasty in here. The only thing that's kind of cold is the floor, but if you put socks or shoes on, that's a problem that's pretty solvable. Anyway, Toro, who we rent the car through, is super, like, really great, guys. If you haven't checked out Toro, it's an app basically private citizens rent their cars on this app, and you can rent anything from a Kia Rio to a Maserati, a BMW, Mercedes. I've seen Maybachs on there, like, I mean, some super high-end cars, Jeeps, pickup trucks, you know, and everything in between. And so basically how it works is you put your zip code in that you're going to be renting from, along with the dates that you want to rent from, and it'll pull up a list of cars or trucks or whatever that you're looking for in that area with those available dates. It'll show you the prices, which are also very reasonable. It'll show you insurance, you know, extra insurance. If you want to purchase it, you can. And then basically you just, when you fill out your app, your initial username and everything for the app, you fill out your name, address, your driver's license number. They do a quick check to just make sure it's active and legit, and then you're good to go. You could just, like I said, you pick the dates and the car that you want, you submit it for a request. Most cars are requests, some are instant rental approval, but most cars you have to submit a request to the owner and they'll approve it. In my experience, it's usually within 1 to 2 hours that the owners get back to you. They'll approve your request. If there's any special information they need to tell you, they'll tell you that. And then they automatically, once you get approved, they give you the address of where the car is, and any requirements, no smoking, no pets, blah, blah, blah. And, I mean, it was super simple. We parked the RV here. We took an Uber to the guy's house, rang his doorbell. He took us out to the car, gave us a quick walk around, all the features, and handed us the keys, and we left. And we have this car for like 4 days now, so it's super simple. Way easier than Enterprise or Avis. It's quite a bit, in my experience, it's quite a bit cheaper, and You don't have to worry about paying with a credit card, you know, because a lot of these Avis and Enterprise places, if you don't use a credit card, they want you to have a debit card with ID and like a $200 or $500 deposit and all this, a whole bunch of requirements. It's pretty crazy actually, but this is so easy. You can use a debit card or a credit card. They just keep it on file. There's no you know, there's no deposit kept or anything, but obviously if you do damage to the car, they're going to pull some money off that card, so try not to ruin it. But yeah, just wanted to give a shout out to them because, you know, right now we don't have a tow car, so if we want to drop the RV, and normally we take the bike, but if it's cold out like this, we're not taking the bike, so this just makes life a lot simpler, especially out here because we have to go to a couple different families' houses. So kudos to Toro. I definitely recommend you guys check it out. Not sponsored or anything, I'm just saying we used it and we really like it so far, so yeah. Alright, I'm going to make a little bit more heat in here. We're going to make some breakfast and just try to stay warm for today, and then maybe get some laundry done. Once it heats up, I'm going to try to go outside with I have that hot electric kettle. I'm going to go outside and I'm going to see if I can slowly pour some warm, not hot, warm water on it and loosen that cap up. That way, at least we can flush our tanks once we're done with laundry. Alright, I'm full. Just had my breakfast, and I got my inflatables up finally, so I'll show you guys those in a little bit. But right now, we're going to let Cody and Milo open up their gifts. It's a day early, but, you know, they actually started going through their gifts already, because we put them down by the tree, and they started ripping them open slightly. So,
yeah,
instead of...
Lovely Milo showed my Christmas gift. The whole side of the package is ripped open, so...
Yeah, fantastic.
And he knows one of the things that I got him, so I gave it to him early. And then Docs had matching jammies on.
Yeah, you guys look so cozy, because it's pretty cold here. It's pretty cold, yeah. Okay. Alright, guys, let's see.
Come on, Milo.
What's that? Come on, I know you know how to open. You're so good. Look. Good.
Cody, hurry.
Rip it open.
You want to turn the heat on? Cody's shaking like a leaf.
There you go. Good job. Keep going. Cody, you're not helping.
Yeah, Cody's cold. He's shaking. What's that?
What's that?
Wow, what's that? He's trying to get the ball. It's a plastic.
All right. Everybody is very excited.
Hold on, Milo. Hold on.
Are you excited? Yeah, you want some toys too? Yeah. Okay. Careful, Milo. Hold on, because if you get it in your paw, it's gonna hurt.
Okay, that's a coating. You like your rope toy?
What's that, Cody?
Oh.
It's not having it.
And you got that. That's too big for your mouth.
Oh. Oh, beat him up. So many toys.
You got that.
Milo loves these balls. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. That ball's not gonna last very long. It's soft. He loves balls. Oh, that sounds wrong. Merry Christmas.
Love toy balls.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
Whoa!
Oh, what's that? Look, it's nice and soft for you.
Ow!
Whoop.
Ow!
Cody, come on.
I think he just worked up because the camera's on.
You guys like your presents? That's not what you're supposed to eat.
Play with the wrong thing! Ow!
Yeah, you like your toys? Yeah. Yeah, you're excited too, I know. All right, good job, good job. Good job on not helping us open anything, good job. All right, so since we're gonna be with family tomorrow, I told Sam she can open her gift. So here goes. Go, go, go. Oh.
I already saw it because of Milo.
Samantha's always talking about how many meals she can make if she had a slow cooker.
Because we went to Cracker Barrel, I think heading up, or I don't know, somewhere, it was in Florida, and I got a pot roast, and it comes in this cute little, like, plate, like, dish. And I said I can make that, but I would need a slow cooker. That way I could, like, because I made it before, but I made it in the oven. But I told him that if I do it in the slow cooker, the meat can, like, break apart really nice. And you could do a whole bunch of stuff in here, so I'm really excited to use it.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Puppet.
All right, now it's my turn. Okay. Can you... Who wrapped this?
It's hard doing it on the bed.
Oh, yeah. Ooh. Now I can curse people out online like all those other cool people with their PS4s.
You gotta show them what it is.
I got a new headset for my PS4.
And I got him 2 new games that lovely Milo opened up, so he got those early.
Yeah, and a really nice backpack for when I go on the bike. It's like really heavy duty. My other one was kind of like falling apart. It literally had like holes in it. This is really nice. Yeah, now that we have Starlink, our speeds are fast enough to where I can actually play online against people, which is really nice. So, thank you very much. Oh, it's wireless too.
Yeah.
Oh, I cannot wait to yell at people. Alright, so I'm going to try to do this quick, but I just thought I'd show you guys my little inflatables I got. I got Frosty the Snowman. And over here is my newest one. We got the big giant Bucky. He is huge. Let me step back so you can see. He is a big boy. I tied him down just from one corner to the other corner. I didn't tie the snowman down. He keeps falling now. He didn't come with tie downs. I gotta get some string or something. So I have some unfortunate good and bad news. We'll come over here and I'll tell you. So when we checked in yesterday, I went up to the front desk and I said, hey, you know, it's going down at 8 degrees tonight. So like, what's the plan with the water? Are you shutting it off? She said, no. She said, we're gonna put heat tape on there and you'll be good to go. Okay, so the guy brings us over to our site, you know, they escort you. And he gets out and he puts this on. This is what he puts on. What the hell is this? What is this supposed to do? It's not even covering the whole thing. Is this a joke? And there's no heat tape, it's just this. So that's completely pointless. And now look, completely locked. No water. So we're paying for utilities that I don't have. The good news is, when we got here yesterday, I filled up our freshwater tank. Now our freshwater tank is on the inside, as well as all of our piping and our water lines and everything, so I don't have to worry about us freezing too much. Again, all of our lines are still good inside. I have my hot water heater is on, so we have no issues with that. It's just topping off the water, you know, when it comes time to do that. I can't really do that now. Now the sun is out, so I'm hoping But it'll kind of start heating things up. But I keep seeing all these people walking to the shower rooms. It's 20 degrees outside, guys. But I keep seeing people walking to the shower rooms, and then they come back out with their hair soaking wet. They're gonna get pneumonia. They're gonna get sick and die. I also got our Starlink up and active, ready to go. I didn't put it under a wheel this time today because we had already set up yesterday and it was really cold, so I kind of wanted to do everything quick. So I just threw 2 buckets on. These are 2 full buckets, and then I used a bungee here, and it hasn't gone anywhere yet, so that's pretty good. Good morning, guys, and I'm very Merry Christmas to you. We had a fun-filled morning. So I knew the propane was going to be running low. I was kind of hoping, so they have a couple people here that work here, even on Christmas. They're going around with garbage and prepping these cabins, I guess, for check-in and stuff. But I was hoping at least one of them would be able to fill propane. Apparently they don't. The good news about propane here is it's a lot cheaper than, say, like Love's. Propane here is $3.50 a gallon, whereas Love's is $4.59 a gallon. The bad news is they're not open today for propane. They don't have anybody that's certified to pump it. So we had to pack everything up and go drive 25 minutes to Love's and fill up. Now, luckily, and I'm grateful that they were open, we were able to fill up. We're all squared away because we need it for the heat, because it's still pretty damn cold here. Tonight it's going down to, I think, 18 or 19. So we're definitely going to need it tonight. But we're all set back up again, all leveled. Moved my Starlink to this side because now I have it under that tire again instead of using the bucket to hold it. And we're just kind of prepping to get ready for family events tonight. But I wanted to put an ending on this video, that way I can get it up for you guys today. So I hope you guys are having a really Merry Christmas or Happy Hanukkah, whichever you celebrate. And Sam and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.